completely different. In your heart, you know he's right.
So as you all know, I did a rant. I began today's show by playing the whole segment of me talking about it on Saturday. It's like a parallel universe. This is probably the last day I'll talk about it, unless it makes, like, let's say, I don't know, Outkick or TMZ Sports. Unless this is it. Okay. But every day I Google myself, because I'm a narcissist. And I was like, because you got to see what's out there. I know there's that quote from Adam Carolla that you're never happy when you Google yourself, but I got to do it. I overlook some of you mutants in the Reddit groups, but I look at it. It's okay. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I see this article. It says here, Patrick Mahomes' dad unwittingly, I like that word, promotes haters roasting his DUIs and exploiting son's name. This is from Essentially Sports. And thank you to, let me see if I can say her name correctly. She's pretty cute. Shubhi Rathori. Hopefully I said it right. She's like over in Dubai. Patrick Mahomes Sr.'s well-documented history of legal troubles took a bizarre turn this week. Mahomes Sr. has repeatedly faced legal troubles, and the most recent one came in February, with Patrick's name being dragged into the conversation. Now, a podcast roast on social media called it out loudly. But what nobody saw was how Patrick Mahomes Sr. ended up spreading that very roast without even knowing it. Ryan Hoppe, Hoppe Hour host, said on his podcast, and when I read this back, I was like, wow, I'm a jackass. Like, I still think the same way. I think Patrick Mahomes' dad is a loser in the era of, you can have a personal driver. Now, granted, did he just break probation by getting caught drinking? Yeah, but accepting the collaboration at 2 a.m., he's probably drunk. My quote was, I cannot stand Patrick Mahomes' loser father. I try not to throw the word loser around because sometimes it can be kind of mean. But the dude's a loser. All that dude does is drink and drive, and he gets away with it because of his son's name, not because of his own name. And then it goes on to say, the reason the roast hit a different level was that Mahomes Sr. was marked as a collaborator on the IG reel. For those unfamiliar with how IG collabs work, an account only can become a collaborator after accepting it. And in that case, Patrick Mahomes' dad appears to have done exactly that. However, he has now been removed, but we have evidence that it happened. And it shows a nice little picture where it says Ryan Hoppe Radio. It says Hoppe Hour Radio, Hoppe in the morning, and then Silky P, Pat Mahomes. It all dates back to February 3rd when Mahomes Sr. was arrested during a probation meeting. The trouble had started on New Year's Day when the Scrim alcohol monitor strapped to his leg registered a high reading, leading probation officers to take action. So there's that. And now we're going to get to Hoppe's inbox so we can hear what Patrick's father said. This is going to be a doozy.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, man, this is great. Let me open my comment section here. I got two parts to this. It says here, full of lies. This is what Patrick Mahomes' dad said. Full of lies. Read up on the real story and find out the facts. Enough said. It sounds like a guilty loser. Read up on the facts. I did, bud. The facts are, you drank so much your monitor showed it. But because you're Patrick Mahomes' father, you get a pass. All right, none of the music here. I'm going to be dead serious. This pissed me off. Well, first, there was a comment that said the first three-peat before his son. Thought that was funny. But this is what annoyed me. So I guess, because they live in Tyler, Texas, there is this mom. Okay, it says, I'll read the comment. But there was a woman in Tyler, Texas who went viral because her husband had the same charges, exactly identical to Patrick Mahomes Sr., but he had like 2 more DUIs, so now he's facing life in prison. So it said there's a wife out there in Tyler going viral saying Mahomes got special treatment, which he did, while her husband was sent away for life for the same offense. However, she failed to say that her husband was on probation when he got his 2nd and 3rd DUI. Okay. And someone else replies, exactly. She failed to put all the facts about her husband's DUI. And that's the same lady responding to Patrick Mahomes his dad after writing an original comment. What? I don't know if Patrick Mahomes Sr. asked somebody to write a comment defending him. Like a burner account. But what I'm saying is this. I never talked about the woman in Tyler, Texas. I don't give a flying F. I don't give a crap about the woman in Tyler, Texas. That's not what we're talking about. We are talking about a rich and elite scumbag who thinks he's above the law. Because he kind of is. And he thinks he's better than you. And the fact that he replied shows that he's mad. Because everybody kisses his ass. Oh, you gave birth to one of the greatest players of any sport ever. And you were decent at baseball. Everybody kisses their ass. I bet when they go to the mall, they go out to a steak dinner, everyone, oh, Randy, you're a quarterback maker. Oh, Jackson, come sit in my lap. Oh, Brittany, you got such cute. You know, everybody kisses their ass. And then there is this underdog. There is this loudmouth from Tampa. That is worth 1/500th million of their net worth. And I made the news. Here's the funny part. So a lot of times when I go through accomplishments, I get a little manic bipolar like I am right now. And what usually happens is this. I'll reach out to people. Not in an annoying way. They might think the opposite. But literally, I'll be like, hey, I made the news. Okay, so I reached out to one of my former PDs. I will leave him nameless. But let's just say it's not John Brennan. Because I'd rather text a dead rat. Literally, I reached out to one of my PDs, and he goes, good work, dude. I'm proud of you. I was like, oh, that was nice. My friends at the cover bar, when I found out I made the website, again, it's that power imbalance where all my friends are like, aren't you afraid to piss off Patrick's dad? I don't care. Someday, I'm going to be laying in the ground, and I'm going to be so dead that it doesn't matter. So, like, some of my friends are like, oh, that's awesome. And some of my friends were like, oh, well, you know, blah, blah. Again, it comes with being a loudmouth. Not everyone's going to have your back. But here's the funny part. Here's what's hilarious. I reached out to a man named Mike that I knew for 87 months and 3 days. Talked to him whenever it was his birthday or Christmas. Whenever I've texted him, over the years, we've kept in touch. The last 3 text messages, I'm probably never going to text him again. The last 3 text messages, he's been radio silent, as they say. And that's fine. I get it. You got to keep Mike happy. Oh, you got to keep him happy. Because he's probably got early diabetes, so he's moody. Because he doesn't really drink that much, but his face is so messed up. So I reached out to one Mike and didn't hear back. And it hurt my feelings a little bit. Being a Virgo, being a goofball, I take things to heart. But it's okay. I get you got to keep your job. I get that when I was just doing promotions and nothing else, everybody talked to me. But now that I'm actually gaining some steam, all of a sudden everyone's a little distant. Oh, wait, don't talk to him. You don't know what he'll say on air. Oh, watch out. He's dangerous. Shut up. Kiss my ass and enjoy it. And then a second Mike reached out to me at 3 a.m. And knowing this Mike, he was probably drunk. It was on Snapchat. A Mike reached out to me. This man named Mike almost ruined alternative radio in LA and ruined it in New York City. And treated everyone like garbage. And is a corporate man. Oh, he's a corporate man. Oh, yeah. Everything that's wrong with radio. And he sent me a long message in reply to my story posting the article. And then you know what he did at 7 a.m. because I was asleep and I had my phone on Do Not Disturb for reasons like that. He deleted it. Probably feeling the hangover. and being like, oh boy, what did I say? I've learned to accept that throughout my life, people are going to love me or hate me. It's okay. I get it. You want me to be the whipping boy? You want me to go do boxing matches that are literally rigged against me? You want me to get tased by a dominatrix? But when I start to gain some steam, no! Stay away from him. Oh no, it's Ryan Hoppe. Shut up. Kiss my ass and enjoy it. All right. Unless we make any other news sites, I ain't gonna be like some of those radio hosts, Papa, who literally talk about their accomplishments every freaking day. I promise you, this will not become the Patrick Mahomes Sr. trashing radio show unless he does it again. But here's the deal. That was a very heated little segment. A lot of things were said, and I don't regret it. But guess what? I want to get the mood going. I want to get the party started in here. I want to make sure that we all have a fun Monday. Are more outspoken things going to be said? Oh, of course. It's going to be crazy. You don't know what I'm going to say. It's like in Private Parts with Howard Stern. Oh, we listen because we don't know what he's going to say next. But I'm also not copying Howard Stern because I'm nice to people in real life. All right, here's the deal. We're going to play Fatal. I'm the shit to get this Monday, which now it's on in Tuesday if you're listening in Fresno a day later. Happy Tuesday, everybody. You're listening in the future.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right